Oh,
Hi, I'm Kerry with Dynamic Motorcycle Accessories. I'm going to show you a few of the products that we have available and show you how to install our new side case mount kit. Parts we have here, we have our top piece that spreads across the back to help support the cases away from the bike. The bottom spreader bar that supports the side pieces helps keep them spread. Doesn't really need that so much if you're not packing big bags. Got our two side rack pieces and our side frame pieces that'll mount to the frames of the bike. We'll go ahead and install that, show you how that's done. So first thing we'll do, pop off the back seat, pull the grab handle off. Leave the rubber washer and the small metal washer in place in these bolts behind the seat, passenger seat. For our first piece we'll be putting on, grab this will be our right hand piece. The tail part of this will go underneath the frame here, so that's how you know which side is which. So we'll take this long bolt, slide it through this part of the frame, and we've got a big thick washer and a lock nut that'll go behind it. And you can just start that loosely for now. Got a little short stubby bolt that will go into the frame. Once that's in place, go ahead and tighten the frame bolt down first. And grab your wrench, 13mm or 1/2 inch, and 4.5. Tighten that one down. And then go ahead and do the other side. After the other side's done, we'll put the top piece on. We'll use our 5/8 tall spacers with our little socket cap head screws. Set these spacers on top of those holes behind the seat. Set this piece on the top. Get those started loosely but snug. This top piece is able to adjust forward or back. One of the main reasons we'd need it back is if you're using our top case mount luggage rack, those bolts go back here, and that way this can clear behind it. Go ahead and tighten those down once you've got it in the place that you want. Okay, so after our top spreader piece is on, we'll go ahead and put our bottom spreader on, which if you are doing real light packs or even medium weight packs, you probably don't even need it, but just in case you're gonna carry a little more weight, this will help. So this spreader piece will go between the two side frame bars through the hole between these two slots. Just poke that nut or bolt through from both sides. Grab your nut, put it in place. Tighten that, tighten the other side down. Side frame piece, grab 4 of your screws and go ahead and poke 2 through the bottom. Just to help get it lined up, slide this side piece back until the holes at the top line up with our top spreader bar. And that'll help it get all lined up in the right place. And then we'll go ahead and put our nuts on. Then we'll just tighten those down in place and that'll be ready to go. After you've got it put together, if you decide that you want to slide it a little further forward or a little further back, just loosen up these two bolts up here. Make sure that these are loose and that these are loose. And you can slide this forward. Just make sure it's loose and wiggle it a little. But if you have it about in the center of these slots, that's probably a good place to start. So once you've got it in place you want, tighten the top down first so that this is locked in place, this is locked in place, and now we're just going to attach this where it is. You want to start with the bottom, lock that in place, that way this thing's flex a little bit, this can adjust, and then lock the top in place and it'll be done. So from there you can go ahead and put on your original grab handle, just like that, put your bolts back in, or I can show you how we can attach one of our luggage racks over top of this for a great setup for soft bags on top, soft bags on the side. So what you want to do is make sure that everything is tightened down with your side pieces. And in the position that you want. Then we'll go ahead and take these bolts out of the top. Then take the luggage rack, just slide it right into place. And put the two bevel-headed bolts that came with the luggage rack through the slots in the side case holder and down through the spacers into the frame. Get those started loosely. Take your 4 original mounting bolts, get those tightened into place. And anytime you're doing bolts in and out, it's good to put a little Loctite back on these original bolts and also on your 2 top bolts going in. And that's it. Just put the passenger seat back on and ready to strap down your soft luggage and strap the bag on the back and be good for some great trips. On these side pieces we've got slots cut in it so that each soft bag is different. They're going to have different ways of attaching, so there will be times that you'll be able to attach straps through these slots around this bar down here or around the bottom brace, give you a nice secure soft side case installation. Thanks for watching our video and hope you have great riding. Okay, I'll show you a couple more options that we have. We also have our short sport rack that can also be used with the side case rack. It's just a little shorter, a little sportier look. We also make a long top case rack that has mounts for gibby top cases. With our luggage racks, we also make detachable backrests that will just slide down through these slots and then 4 bolts to attach them. And with the design of this backrest, it can be adjusted up or down just a little bit, and that will bring it forward and back just a little, so that there's just a little bit of adjustment there. Our side case racks can also be used with our regular backrest only, that there would not be a rack here. Each set of soft bags is going to sit a little differently. The ones that I have on my bike right now are the Nelson Rig Spirit 50. If you may notice that they're installed, you could say, backwards. I kind of like the look of them with the narrow end pointing forward, so that's the way I installed them on mine. Just to give you an idea of how they're connected, so that you can get an idea of similar application. The 2 Velcro straps that connect the bags together, one of them runs underneath the rack towards the front, just behind where the backrest would sit. The other runs just right over the back of the tail. The little quick release connects that hold the bag to the side case frame are just connected in these slots that we have cut in here, and then the quick buckles. As you can see, there's plenty of room there between the side case frame and the muffler, so no need for heat shield. Not going to worry about that heating up. On the front, we have our little quick release buckle that's connected to the little strap down onto the side frame mount piece. And just to show you a little more on the installation, you can see over on the other side where those bolts mount at that hold it to the frame. You can see where this small spreader bar is mounted underneath, that spreads between the 2 side pieces of the side case mount.